Some words sound simple, but in real life, they carry deeper meaning. We use those words like every day, but when life hits us, their meaning changes. Words don't change, but we do. So their meaning shifts as we grow. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. You're watching and listening to Miss Amira Jyoti on Speak Up Hesitations, and you're right here with me on Speak Up Hesitations as well. And I hope we match the vibration. I'm not expecting, I'm just hoping. So here's my start. The first two words that we are taking today are hope versus expectations. You know, take a moment and give a thought and try to bring that realization when we talk about hope versus expectation. ऐसा नहीं लगता we are talking about something similar. वैसे similarity तो है. Hope also talks about future. Expectation also talks about future. लेकिन दोनों words के emotions अलग हैं. Hope feels really light and gentle. I hope I get 90%. But expectation feels like I expect 90% and there should be 90%. So when you're hoping for 90% and you get 85%, you say, that's okay, better luck next time. But when you expect 90% and you get 85%, it feels really heavy because you were demanding that 90%. So words are not just for sentence correction, words holds emotions. So it's really important to understand what emotion you are building up and throwing out so that if wrong emotion try to conquer you, you can quickly change it. The next two words are growing old versus growing up. So everyone grows older with time, but not everyone grows wiser. So growing up actually means you're actually learning, you're actually changing, you're actually becoming the best version of you, the better version of you. You're not just aging. The next two words are speaking versus communication. Speaking is easy, but are you really being heard? Communication is about building connections, not just words. The next two words are busy versus productive. Being busy does not mean you're actually achieving something, but productivity means your actions have some meaning. So do not confuse motion with progress. The next two words are truth versus opinion. Opinion mood के साथ change हो सकता है. For example, you are in an angry mood और आप एक opinion बना सकते हो कि I know that he is this or she is this. लेकिन after a while when everything gets calmed down, आपका mood change हो जाता है, emotion change हो जाता है, you can be like कि चल कोई नहीं ऐसा होता रहता है. This kind of behavior comes out, right? So opinion mood के साथ change हो सकता है, but truth doesn't need a shout out. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है truth को shout out नहीं देना है. What does it actually mean is truth is not dependent on shout out. Truth is true even in silence. Now the next two words are silence versus peace. Now these two words are extremely important and extremely beautiful. Just because आपके आसपास का environment extremely silent है या फिर क्वाइट है डज नॉट मीन कि आप इंटरनली भी पीसफुल हैं, आप अंदर से भी शांत हैं. पीसफुल मीन्स शांत. एंड पीस इज नॉट समथिंग एक्सटर्नल, पीस इज समथिंग इंटरनल. आप पीसफुल है, इट मीन्स यू नॉट फाइटिंग विद योर ओन थॉट्स, यू नॉट फाइटिंग विद योर ओन इमोशंस, यू नॉट फाइटिंग विद योर ओन फीलिंग्स, यू नॉट फाइटिंग with your own fears. These all are there, but you almost know how to battle everything, how to battle your own complex thoughts, how to battle your own complex emotions, your own complex feelings, your own complex fears. So just because your surrounding is quiet does not mean you're calm. The next two words are saving versus helping. These two words are also extremely important. These two words are also new for me. When you actually help a person, you add on to their strength. You're not taking away their strength. They're also, they're already doing something and you're adding on to that. You're adding on to their strength. But when you're actually saving someone, you're taking over the situation. They're not doing anything. She's not doing anything. He's not doing anything. You're taking over the situation. You just get off and let me just do it for you. So you are taking away their strength. The next two words are presence versus attention. इसको हम ऐसे समझते हैं. For example, you're walking into a garden full of flowers. तो इतने सारे फूल हैं, सब इतने खूबसूरत है, ब्यूटीफुल है. You'll give your attention to every flower. ये भी अच्छा, ये भी अच्छा, ये भी अच्छा, ये भी अच्छा, ये भी अच्छा. You're giving your attention to each and every flower, right? लेकिन जब आप प्रेजेंट हो तो आप ये फील करोगे कि वो फ्लावर आपको क्या इमोशन फील करा रहा है, क्या फीलिंग दे रहा है, क्या मेमोरीज रिकॉल करा रहा है. एंड द मोमेंट यू फील दिस यू आर प्रेजेंट. You're not just giving attention, but you're present as well. Now, the last two words of today, knowing versus understanding. Just because you know me does not mean you understand me. Just because you know a lot of facts and figures about my life, lots of information about my life, maybe because I'm telling you, does not mean you understand me. So, Understanding is all about empathy. Understanding comes from empathy. Understanding is not just about having information about someone, a lot of information about someone. Understanding is something different. Life is complex not just for saying. Life is complex because every day is different. कहने को तो we live with our family, लेकिन हम उनके mood swings और उनके emotion के साथ भी रहते हैं. And vice versa. Parents just don't see us growing. Parents also see our चेंज इन मूड्स एंड चेंज इन इमोशंस. तो बहुत एक सरफेस लेवल पे हमें ये लगता होगा कि पेरेंट्स को हमसे डील करना नहीं आता, हमारे इमोशंस, मूड स्विंग्स, इनसे डील करना नहीं आता. बट क्या हमें आता है पेरेंट्स से डील करना? डू वी रियली अंडरस्टैंड पेरेंट्स एवरी येस एंड नो? So the way parents are not fully professional to handle their child's every emotion and mood swing, we are also not fully professional to understand parents every yes and no. The point that I want to make here is chaos is everywhere. चाहे वो घर के अंदर है, चाहे वो घर के बाहर है. लेकिन बाहर की दुनिया में हम वो सारे सोल्यूशन अपने आप फिगर आउट कर लेते हैं कि हमें बाहर की दुनिया का chaos कैसे सॉल्व करना है. एंड वी डू सक्सीड ऑलमोस्ट राइट. और फिर भी थोड़ा बहुत अप एंड डाउन रह जाता है तो हम वो ओवर थिंकिंग के लिए टाइम निकाल लेते हैं और फिर से सब कुछ ऑलमोस्ट सॉर्ट आउट हम कर लेते हैं, फिगर आउट हो जाता है. लेकिन सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट जो रह जाता है दैट इज़ घर का chaos. I'm not saying you don't try to solve the puzzle that you're getting outside of your house. What I'm saying is, if you feel like other than your house, the outer world is more peaceful, the outer world is more comfortable, more friendly, then why you guys are still upset? क्योंकि कुछ ऐसा है जो अनरिजॉल्व्ड रह गया है. दैट इज़ योर ओन फैमिली, दैट इज़ योर ओन हाउस. बट लाइफ जस्ट डू जस्टिस स्लोली स्लोली. जैसे जैसे हमें ये रियलाइज होता है कि आउटर वर्ल्ड इज जस्ट अ टेम्पररी फील गुड थिंग, फिर हम ट्रूली घर वापस आते हैं. और जब उस रियलाइजेशन के साथ आते हैं तो सब कुछ अपने आप सॉर्ट आउट लगता है. क्योंकि वो रियलाइजेशन इतनी पावरफुल है कि आप अपने आप ही सरेंडर्ड फील करोगे. यू डोंट वांट टू आर्ग्यू विद एवरीबॉडी. बिना किसी रोलर कोस्टर राइड के ही हैप्पीनेस फील हो गई. सो गाइस डोंट वेट फॉर दैट गिल्ट कि बहुत गलत किया, जो फैमिली को मिसअंडरस्टैंड किया. स्टार्ट फ्रॉम टुडे. इफ यू वांट टू नो योर फैमिली बेटर, इफ यू वांट देम टू नो यू बेटर, sit and talk about your likes and dislikes with your family, not with somebody else. Otherwise, issue unresolved ही रहेंगे and you'll always feel unsatisfied somewhere. There's one rule जो हम घर के बाहर follow करते हैं, handle with care, otherwise काम बिगड़ जाएगा. Use this with family as well, and please stay conscious with this. Do not suffocate in your own house. You're suffocating in your own house because there are unsolved issues, and nobody's in the house touching those issues to get solved, and those issues are because of both the party. Parent party and children party, both are blaming each other. Parents say you're not understanding, children say you're not listening. But why parents want their children to just listen to them? And why children want their parents to just understand them, why nobody's raising the point of said talk and discuss? Do parents and children even know about this? It's a big question. And if no, then now you know about this. Try out this. You will feel liberated. And only if you truly understand how to set that communication mahal. Okay, remember your romantic relationship or your relationship with your best friend. And disclaimer, we are talking about only those relationships which are doing absolutely good. What do you guys do? Remember the way you express when you feel hurt because of the second person. You try to fix it, right? You do it in a manner कि कोई भी problem है, misunderstanding है या फिर कुछ गलती से हो गया है. You try to fix it. And you make sure कि वो resolve हो ही जाए. Why can't we express the same way with family as well? Why do we hold back? Why do we assume कि वो तरीका शायद वहाँ काम नहीं आएगा? But expressing is expressing. It will work there too, but we never tried. क्योंकि हमने कभी उस तरीके से सोचा ही नहीं. Or we can say जो कि absolutely right होगा, nobody has pressed that button of us कि हम उस तरीके से सोच पाते. It's for both the party, parent party and children party both. अभी तक हम इसी assumption में हैं कि real freedom is out of the house, out of the home. लेकिन घर से बाहर अगर इतनी ही freedom होती, इतना ही हम free होते, तो क्या आप judgments के according काम कर रहे होते? Just because you are out of your house does not mean you are a free bird. Free bird also mean emotionally not tired, mentally not tired. And when I'm using the word tired, it holds a different meaning. It holds a weightage. If you're still tired of judgments, you're not free. Free hona is just not physically free. It means free from inside. I'm not saying just hang around with your family only and not with your friends and colleagues. What I'm saying is I'm talking about the mentality we live in. And that's the root cause of our suffering. And there are very less people who are ready to work for that root cause to make things better for themselves. First, it take intention and then steady patience. So when we say be the best version of yourself, just not physically, which can easily be seen, but mentally and emotionally as well, which cannot easily be seen, right? So think about it. These are the deep factors of life. These things are extremely important to think wise and act wise. Thanks for watching. That's the end. I hope you got the video. I hope you connected to the soul of the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now, everybody.